Greetings, my dudes. Welcome back to Pennsylvania. Anyway, I realized that I have not been camping in a few weeks, in a couple weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I don't know. It's been about a month, I think. So I decided to come out and do a little bit of camping. This time it is a little bit different though. I am sleeping in my car because we are doing some car camping. I know of an area that is completely undisclosed, so no information about that. And I'm gonna chill out in my car. I'm gonna make some dinner and just relax. So hang out with me, grab a cup of coffee, and relax too. What's going on, my dudes? Earlier today, it was freaking beautiful. It was like 60s, late 60s. Now it's dipped right down into like the lower 50s. Make sure I'm buttoning my shirt right here. The forecast calls for it tonight to get down to 52 degrees, 51 degrees is a low. Yeah, 51 degrees is a low. So tonight, my friends, we are doing a little bit of car camping. We are at our undisclosed location. As you can hear, we are not very far from a road at all. I wouldn't doubt if the park rangers come down through and ask me what the hell I'm doing. Just a little bit of car camping. I have an alibi if they ask me what the hell I'm doing here during the cold months. So we do have to pay to camp here, which is not really a big deal. So I'm gonna walk down and deposit my money and come back, and we're gonna get this fire rolling because it did get quite chilly out here. I mean, I got my sunglasses on. The sky, as you can see, is still kind of nice, but it's still rather quite chilly. I'll admit, tonight it's going to be a little weird because I've never been in a campground completely solo, completely alone, and we are literally on top of a mountain in the middle of nowhere. But we got our fire, I got you guys. It's going to be a good night. I need a night to relax. I need a night to chill out. And with this traffic zipping down through here, it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. It's gonna be a good night. So I know you're asking yourself, Travis, did you come prepared? Of course I come prepared. I brought plenty of fire starters. I got some new fire starters actually from my Nomadic subscription box, which we'll talk about a little bit later, that I'm going to try. I brought plenty of layers to stay nice and warm. Plus, that's the advantage of car camping. If it gets too cold, then we'll just turn the car on. We'll let it heat up. We'll run some heat for a while. I got a full tank of gas before I come up here, so I'm not worried about running out of gas. Ow, I picked a bad tree. That's a thorn tree. Silly me. I guess that's what I get. So the good thing for us is the place is literally littered with dead, dry leaves. That'll come in handy to start a fire. I want thin little pieces like this. So while we're waiting for that fire to get going, which is going pretty good, mind you, let me show you the digs for tonight and where we will be sleeping. So as always, I usually buy a bunch of stuff from Amazon, but I bought this little air mattress with the space filler for the floors to even out the mattress. I believe I'm probably too long to fit this way, so I have a feeling I'll be sleeping diagonally in this car. But with this mattress and space filler come two little air mattress or air pillows. I don't know how well they're gonna do. I do have my pillow in there along with my sleeping bag. That should do just fine. This one is rated for 20 degrees, or no, this one is rated for, oh man, I can't even remember what the rating on this is for, but it's down there. It's like 20 or 30 degrees. I'll have to check back on the specs on that. So I'm actually really terrible about cutting wood prior to coming out here. But that's what I am going to do because I want to keep this fire rolling. Did manage to get a couple cut up after struggling a little bit. One thing I'll say about these chairs, it's really cool because they're on these little bungee straps inside there, and when you unfold it, similar to what I did, they actually kind of bounce back into their allotted slots. So probably the coolest chair and the lowest chair I've ever owned. But it opens up. What the heck is that? Oh, a white stone. It's from my parents' place. I like to put on the butt part first because it's easier to do it that way. A little bit of tension when you put them on. but no biggie. There we go. Fire kind of died out, my friends. Probably because I didn't get these logs split up fine enough. I didn't have any kindling when I come out here. Sometimes I get so in a rush to do things, I forget to do other things, such as make kindling, which I literally just did. She's starting to pick up a little bit. Still got some life in her. All right, so I did what's called a reverse fire. I put a fire cube down in the middle and set 2 across, then 2 the opposite way. So 2 this way, then 2 this way, 2 this way, and 2 the other way. You get it. I've done it before, but that seems to be the most efficient way, I think, to start a fire, rather than gathering up a bunch of twigs and just putting the fire cube or tumbleweed underneath. So I really don't think it's going to get all that dark tonight, to be honest with you. I think the moon is going to light up the sky like it has been the past 3 days. A lot more traffic out here than what I thought there was going to be. So, whilst we are waiting for this fire to completely get rocking and rolling here, I'm going to sit down and have a Heine. A Heineken. I ain't had one of these since my late 20s, so I even forgot how these taste, but here's to you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for sticking along through this whole nature trip I've been on the past few months. I really do love it. It's not bad. Not bad. I think one deserves another. The second one is even better. So for tonight's dinner, guys, we have the classic, because it's cold weather. What goes good with cold weather? Chunky chicken noodle soup. I got my little Coleman stove here I'm gonna cook on. It's been a while since I've actually used this, but this time I actually have plenty of gas in the stove, not in the something that rhymes with gas. Got my little cook set here, and yeah, fall weather calls for fall food. Go. I do have some crackers to go in this. Not the typical saltine or Ritz. I figured I'd add a little flavor to it. Got the Cheez-It white cheddar, because the white cheddar is better than the orange cheddar. My opinion, of course, but it's better. Oh, it smells amazing. If anything was to attract wildlife, this would be it. And just like that, I think she is nice and warm. Turn that off. Don't want to boil the flavor out of her. Like I said, we got our Ritz crackers here. Set that over there, let it cool down. Sometimes I think of the strangest concoctions to throw together. I figure if I like two things, why not throw them together? But then again, this is soup. And what chicken noodle soup isn't complete without crackers? Check it out, my dudes. Oh man, this is gonna be so good. I'm gonna eat some after it cools down. Dinner is served, along with our cold beer. A fire still kind of got some life left to it here. Hot. Dirt. You guys are thinking, yeah, it was just boiling a couple minutes ago. Ain't nothing better than soup on a hot day. Or cold day. Good Lord. Cheese crackers definitely added a little bit of creaminess to this. My friends, I just looked at the time. It's only just after 6. It feels like it's 9 o'clock. I expect to sleep well tonight because I did not sleep after I come out of work this morning at 5:30. So I've been up since 1 o'clock yesterday. So I'm going on well over 12 hours of no sleep. My body is okay. Probably because I've kept feeding it caffeine. I mean, I have been resting. I really didn't get off my couch until just before I left to come here. But still, I did not get any sleep. So the sacrifices I make to come out and enjoy Mother Nature and share my life with you guys. So, I told you guys about the Nomadic subscription box. I have decided to cancel my subscription through them. I am no way big enough of a content creator, or I'm not a big enough person to, be given that type of stuff. I bought all that subscription with my own money. Feeling a little gassy. Take 2 here. So the subscription box I canceled. I was going to wait a couple more boxes to see if they actually sent anything different. Upon signing up for the Nomadic subscription box, it was supposed to be $29 or $35. I want to say it was $35. But they kept taking $47 and I think 92 cents out of my bank account. I'm like, well, that's far from what you said it was going to be. Now, keep in mind, I understand, like, taxes and fees and stuff, but an extra 20 friggin' dollars, almost $20. No, I'm not down with that sickness. So, I canceled. The stuff they gave me was cool. Everything I have, I'm allowed to keep, obviously, because I paid for those boxes. But just be careful if you decide to subscribe to subscription boxes. And I'm not saying the company's bad. I'm not saying the stuff they sent me was bad. I'm saying that there are... Thought that car was turning in here for a minute. They will tell you a certain price and they will take out another price. I just was not happy with paying $50 a month for a very small subscription box when everything in it literally probably come to the amount they told me. Maybe $35. Well, guys, upon putting my axe in the... I always keep my axe on me or close to me when I go to bed. I got ready to set it in the car, and I was careful. But the corner of it... You see that little indent? Right there? Yeah, corner of the axe got it. And the air is just leaking right out. So yeah, I don't know how comfortable this night is going to be. If I get too uncomfortable, I'm not afraid to get up in the middle of the night and just go home. Because if I go any longer without sleep, I'm sure to have probably like a mental breakdown or something, and my anxiety will spike or something. But I'm hoping to sleep well tonight. Like I said, it's not supposed to get too cold, but dinner was good. I got my iPad with me, or my tablet, I should say. I'm going to watch a couple movies, and hopefully I zonk out while I'm watching them. But yeah, I just had to show you kind of what a dumbass mistake I did already. Finished drinking my Heine. I threw another piece of wood on the fire. It's not rolling very good. I actually felt the wood. The wood is a little bit wet. Hence all the smoke y'all can see. Because there's no wind right now to blow it. It should just be going up. But, maybe I ought to do more camping. To get a little bit better at camping. Tomorrow morning to start the fire, I do have the fire starters from Nomadic I'm going to try out. So, yeah, coffee over the fire. Providing, like I said earlier, I don't have to drive home in the middle of the night because I'm just so godly uncomfortable. I know a lot of people are, well, just like man it out. I would normally, but that's all I brought to sleep on was that mattress. And yeah, if my back starts to scream at me, I'm going to listen to it because I really don't want to be laid up for a week because of back aching pain. And when I say my back aches, it starts to ache. And I'm still young, my dudes. I mean, I'm young enough anyway. But, so I listen to my body, unlike most people. I know when I'm not in the mood for something. I know when I need to get out of, if I'm uncomfortable. I know when my body hurts. I know when I'm dehydrated. I know all that stuff. I know drinking alcohol is alcohol can dehydrate you, but I'm just going to sit back, finish this beer, let this fire burn up a little bit. Then I'm going to hop in the car, see how comfortable I can get, and watch a couple movies. If I pass out, I pass out. But if it comes like 2, 3 in the morning and I still ain't zonked out, I'll probably just go home. I hate to do that, but there it is. Hey, everybody. So I'm inside the car. I don't even know what time it is. I can tell you I'm a little beat, and I am really long to be sleeping in this car. I'm going to be sleeping in the fetal position most of the night. I can tell you right now, it is going to be an uncomfortable night. I don't know if we'll end up doing this again. My other thing is pretty much completely deflated. One of these little air pillows. But I'm using my little light here from Nomadic. It actually provides a lot of light. So they did send me some good stuff. But anyway, I'm going to sit here and watch a movie. I don't know what exactly I have on this tablet right now. I have, City Slickers from 1991 with Billy, is it Billy Crystal? Yeah, I think it's Billy Crystal. So I'm going to sit here and watch that. It's one of my favorites. I like the 90s movies because that was my time. So you see where my feet are? I am basically sitting up right now, and my feet are flat against the door rest. So I really don't see how comfortable a night this is going to be. But we are certainly going to push through. So again, guys, I'm going to sit here and watch this movie until I fall out. And we will see you guys in the morning. Whoa, what's up, my dudes? So, upon sitting here in the car watching my videos, my window is cracked, obviously, to allow fresh air. I heard some hooting and hollering off in the distance. It seemed relatively close. I took a walk up the road, and there was 2, 3, maybe 4 people, could have been more, I don't know, at a pavilion. So it's late at night, in the middle of nowhere, cell phone service, there's none, like absolutely none. I wrestled with the decision to leave. One thing I'm always going to be an advocate about is your personal safety. Go with your gut feeling, not your brain, not your heart, what your gut is telling you. And my gut told me that it might not be safe. If you have watched any of my other videos, you'll know that I'm big on safety. And the worst thing you're going to run into while you're out in the wild is other humans. Wildlife is really not a threat. They don't want to see you as much as you don't want to see them. So these folks were being very loud, kind of almost obnoxious. I don't know if it was all males. There was females mixed in. I don't know. But I wrestled with the decision to leave, and for my own personal safety, again, I don't know if these people were up there to cause any harm. I don't know if they rented the property for tomorrow for a party and they were just decorating. But again, like I said, it's very late at night. And what I mean by decorating is there was white string lights kind of sloppily wrapped to the trees, run across from the tree to the pavilion itself. So in Bradford County, I live in Bradford County, Pennsylvania. We are known for methamphetamine. And if you're going to do that stuff, up there would be an absolutely great place to do it. I'm not recommending a place for you to go and do drugs. Drugs are bad, okay? Meth is a pretty crappy drug and can make you do some pretty crazy things. And me personally, with there being at least 2, maybe more, I'd rather not have my face eaten off, so I used my better judgment to leave. It's not like me to actually leave a video. I've done it once before, but I got terribly, terribly ill. I woke up the next day feeling like a new man. I actually hiked 7 miles that next day. But I used my better judgment. I'm in town. I'm going to head home soon. Actually, as soon as I'm done making this segment of the video. So I'm sorry, guys. It's not like me to not finish, but it is what it is. I used my better judgment, and maybe tomorrow I'll get out on a trail, something. I don't know. This weekend is actually fairly busy for me, for my company. We got a huge fundraiser we're involved with, so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm honestly a little bit shook because I don't know. These people are just acting really weird. It's not yeah, it was just weird. But I'm going to go home. I'm going to get changed, get comfortable in a place where I know I'm safe. And again, if you guys are out camping, hiking, exploring, out in the middle of the woods, building a shelter, doing what you do, safety, safety, safety. If you get a bad feeling, don't do it. Go with your gut. Not here, not here. A little bit further south. Go with your gut. So having said that, y'all stay safe, stay healthy, and y'all be good to each other. And we will see you guys out on the trail very, very soon. Have a good night, guys.